This is the Stack Kings Daily Toast for March 12th, 2015, the official breakfast of fantasy sports royalty. Good morning, Stack Kings Nation. This is Tony Badalucco, or what used to be called Tony Badalucco. You will now refer to me as Donnie Maverick. And Donnie's a different guy, he's a little bit crazy. So I just want to say, just to be a little careful here because Donnie could, do a little something here that you're not going to like. But that's okay. Because Donnie Maverick moving forward is going to give you some great picks, some great NBA picks, going to give you some great entertainment. So let's move forward. I'm going to tell you about the contests and what we're going to be doing today. First of all, let me run through the schedule for winners from last night is what we're going to do first, and we're going to move on for the contest for today. What's trending? Social media, of course, your favorite. NBA picks for the night, which I got some real steamers tonight. And then I'm just going to let you go on your way because I know you got better business than to watch a Donnie Maverick. So here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. The winners from last night. Let's pull them up here and see what we got. We have a big contest. And Maine Sports won it. $275. $130 prize. Give the man his cash. All right? Great play. Second, Jay Klein won. We're used to seeing him. Third, Mathers, Jerry Mathers or the Beaver. The Beaver finished third and fourth. Mathers, that is. Fifth, Jay Klein again. He finished second and fifth. That was a nice showing. Quick Cash Charlie gets up there. He finishes sixth and sixth because he tied because he had two of the same teams, but there was a pretty good strategy because he ended up winning 26 twice. Going to eighth, NES 12 CJL. He's been up there. He's a pretty good player. And ninth, Man Beast. He seems to find himself on the screen every day. I mean, come on, Man Beast. Come on, put in a bad team one night. Come on, just do it for one night. That's all we're asking. I mean, gosh. All right. Well, here's the winning team. Maine Sports put in a steamer last night. Point guard Aaron Brooks, 44 at 9.2K. That's a great play. J.J. Redick, shooting guard, 48. Are you kidding me, at 11K? Those two plays right there could win it for you. Small forward Marcus Morris, the Kansas Jayhawk, 29. Man, that was a great play as well, 9K. Nikola Mirotic, man, everybody in the league had him last night because he was starting, 37.5. He did not disappoint at 11K for him. Brook Lopez, 12.9K. 50% of the league had him, 36. Gosh, he must be on fire lately. Good play there. James Harden, 31 at 24K. What a disappointment he was. Usually, man, he's going to score 40 or 50, but 31. But it was enough to win. Paul Gasol, 48 at utility, and that was his team. It was a great team. Congrats to Maine Sports. Nice work, my man. Get back up there tonight. You got some guys coming. Klein, the Beaver, okay, Quick Cash Charlie, Man Beast. I mean, there's so many guys to beat. So make sure you get your lineup in and make sure it's a good one. And I think my picks might help you tonight too. Moving on, we're going for the contest for today. Let's talk about them. We have the Thursday layup, $40 guarantee, $2 entry fee. Just get in there. You might get a chance to win a little bit of small cash, but worth the try. Going to the Thursday Slam, $225 guarantee, $5 entry fee. That's a good contest there. And then the Thursday Mini Monster, $500 guarantee, where the big boys play. $10 entry fee. If you want to play against the best, get in there. It's going to be tough competition like it is every night, but that's where the big money is, my friends. All right, let's talk about these 50%ers. We got 4 of them. Top 50%, we have a $2, a $5, a $10, a $20. Again, all you have to do is finish in the top 50% of the players that enter into that contest, and you win cash. I like those contests. I think you will too. Like I said, especially for the guys who don't want to play in the guarantees. So those are the contests for today. We're now going to be moving on to what's trending. Social media, here we go. Tickets for the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight are selling for $7.5K a seat. $7,500 for one seat. Johnny Manziel's going to take 10. Yeah, just give him that whole row right there. He'll like that. Oh, that's right, he's in rehab. I'll probably join you, Johnny, here very soon if I keep up my stuff. Okay. Drink to that. Chip Kelly, when asked about trading for Marcus Mariota, said, "I think this talk is crazy." And you know what that means? That's code for, we're trading for Mariota. Keep your mouth shut, okay? I traded away Foles, which was a bad decision in general. Now I got Mark Sanchez, butt fumble sitting here as my quarterback. You know you can't win the Super Bowl with butt fumble. It's not going to happen. So you know he's trading for Mariota. So just quit with the questions. You're ruining his cover. It's going to happen. The Philadelphia Eagles trade up for Mariota. I don't care if they trade their whole team. That's what's going to happen. Okay. The Jaguars have committed $178 million and $78 million guaranteed to free agents recently. Let's hope they can commit a few thousand to changing those awful uniforms. I mean, do you see those helmets? Is that a bad painting on the wall or what? Wow. 2 different coats, gold, black, gold, black. I mean, you're looking from one side, it's one team, looking from the other side, it's another team. Too confusing, guys. Come on, let's just do something there. Come on, Jacksonville. We know you got it in you. A-Rod hit his first home run this spring yesterday in a 10-6 loss to the Red Sox. No, that's not a dream. He actually did hit a homer. That is not a typo. Hopefully A-Rod will continue to hit homers for the rest of the season. That's just not going to happen. We know that. He's finished. Get him out of the league. Come on, A-Rod. Just respectfully leave the game. I mean, Russia's a good... it's not a bad place, Russia. I mean, let's go over there, Take a vacation, long vacation. Don't ever come back. Ndamukong Suh signed a huge deal with the Miami Dolphins yesterday, making him the highest paid stroke in the NFL. That's right. Whenever you sharpen your cleats and step on somebody, I just don't have any respect for you. But if you give him $60 million guaranteed and you step on somebody, this world's coming to an abrupt end, I guess, at some point. I mean, this is just ridiculous. What does the world come to? $60 million for a guy that steps on people? Oh, let me take a drink. I'm going to need a drink for that one. All right, moving on. Here we go. Last but not least, the Chicago Bears signed Pernell McPhee. People are still trying to figure out who this guy is. But John Fox, who's just pissed away the playoffs the last 3 or 4 years in a row, says Jay Cutler is a starting quarterback. Of course he is, John. I mean, I'm sure you want to screw this year off like you did the last 3 or 4 with Peyton. I mean, the Bears are going to suck again. It's too bad. Sorry, Chicago. Wish you had some luck there, but when you got Jay Cutler as your starting quarterback, you're in huge trouble. And that's the social media. We're moving on to my NBA picks. Let's get right into it. I'm going to point guard. Alexei Shaved, New York Knicks, $7,000 for point guard. This guy has been an animal late. He had 50 stacking points in his last game. In his last 4 games, he's averaging 27.6 points and 29 minutes over that span. Let's look at his estimates. The stacking points a minute, 0.97 estimate. It says if he plays 29 minutes, he's going to score his 28. And if he gets his 28, you're going to be happy at the 7,000. But let's tell you, he ain't going for no 28. He's going for some big tonight because he's going against the Lakers and Jordan Clarkson. 30th, the Lakers are against point guards. And you got Jordan Clarkson. The only guard defender worse in the league is Mo Williams. And we talked about Mo Williams yesterday. All right? Jordan Clarkson's not that much better, maybe 1% better. 98% of the guards in the league are better than Jordan Clarkson. and now he's got to go up against this guy that's on fire. That's trouble. Defensive rating for Jordan Clarkson is 114.2. Like I said, that's not good. I'm putting 35 stacking points on the board for Alex Shaved with the chance to go even bigger. At 7K, if you don't put him in there, you're absolutely nuts. Get him in there tonight. Going to my shooting guard. I got the beard. I don't know what he's got hidden in that thing, but come on, how about a shave, pal? I mean, maybe just, trim or take a little off here and there. I mean, I know it's your signature, but gosh, you can't even see the guy's face. Look at it. I mean, it's a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, you could have birds, living in there. All right, James Harden, it doesn't matter what he's got living in his beard. He's the man. 24.7K in his last 4 games. He's averaging 44.2 stacking points and averaging 39 minutes as well over that span. Estimates tell us at a 1.29 stacking points a minute, he's going to score 50 points if he gets his 39 minutes. I know he's been under his average in his last 4 games, but tonight's a little different. He's going to get the Utah Jazz and Quinn Snyder. Oh yeah, the Mizzou alum Quinn Snyder. We keep going back to these Mizzou alums just popping up everywhere. But Quinn Snyder's going to have Trey Burke running out there against James Harden, which is a huge mistake, just like he made at Missouri. It's going to be a defensive rating for Trey Burke at 111.7, 10.9%, which means 90% of the guards are better than Trey Burke. This is just going to be a disaster. James Harden's going to take it to the hole. He's going to be shooting threes. He's going to be dishing it. He's going to be stealing it. I put him up for 55 stacking points tonight. I think this is one of the best matchups he's had in at least his last 10 games. Put him on the board for 55, and if he scores 60 or even 65, you're going to like that a lot, and I believe he's got a chance for that kind of ceiling. Moving on to my small forward. I have Kawhi Leonard. That's right. You remember the 80s group? Actually, you probably don't. But that's okay. I was born in 76, so I do, and I'm going to say it. 17K for this guy. All right, the San Antonio small forward machine. In his last 4 games, he's averaging 43 stacking points. He's been on fire in 35 minutes, averaging over that span. Estimates tell us at 1.04 stacking points a minute, he's going to be projected to score 36 tonight. And look at the matchup. Let's go. Versus Cleveland. It's going to be a tough game, back and forth. 205 is the over-under from Vegas, which means they both think that the teams are going to get to 100. LeBron James is who's going against him. Cleveland's been 23rd versus small forwards, which just goes to show you how LeBron James has been this year. He's an average defender, 58.9%, 105.2 defensive rating, which means half of the forwards in the league have been better than LeBron. He just hasn't been himself. I don't know if it was that weight loss program he put himself on in the offseason. He's just not the LeBron James on defense that he's been. Kawhi is their best offensive weapon. He's been on fire, and I think he stays on fire tonight. 45 stacking points with the high ceiling from him. I truly believe it's going to be the LeBron, Kawhi Leonard show, and I think this is a chance for Kawhi to say, hey, LeBron, I'm a pretty good player, and I think he will. So let's look for 45 stacking points from Kawhi tonight. Moving on to my power forward. I got Giannis Antetokounmpo from Milwaukee. The alphabet, 15.035, 15K. That's a good price for this animal. He's got a wingspan like a golden eagle, all right? This guy is just a machine, all right? I haven't even seen a guy look like this in my life. If you look at him when he runs down the court, he takes steps. It looks like he's taking like half-court steps or something. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The only issue with Antetokounmpo is he's up and down. It all depends on who he's playing that night. Tonight, I think he's got a great matchup, but let's look at his stacking points a minute, 0.87 overall for the season. That has been creeping and creeping up. His projected points tonight is 31 if he gets his 36 minutes that he's been averaging over his last 4 games. His matchup is at Indiana. Indiana's been good for small forwards, 4th in the league, but they've had a lot of different guys switching in and out of small forward. They tonight have Solomon Hill, defensive rating 105.3, 57.3%, which means about half of the league forwards are better defensively than Solomon, and I think that means trouble for him. Antetokounmpo goes for big points tonight, 40 stacking points with, like I said, a really good and high ceiling there. I believe he can score from inside. He can do the turnarounds. He can drive. He can shoot. There's a lot of things that this guy can do that he's going to start proving. And tonight against an average defender, I believe he puts on a pretty good show. 40 stacking points, easy for Antetokounmpo tonight. Moving on to my center. And I got the big man from Italy, probably Sicily, Andre Bargnani, New York Knicks, 10.9K. Look at the camera, pal. I mean, come on. I mean, where are you looking there? I mean, come on, at least take another picture. And the beard's not working. I mean, come on, look. For an Italian, you should look, a little bit more put together. In my opinion, I don't know. That's just my opinion, But Donnie Maverick's got some weird opinions. So what are you gonna do? Last 4 games, average stacking points is 24. Average minutes is 29. Okay, that's a lot of minutes to be playing for a guy that just came up, got out of injury, but he looks like those injuries are past him. His estimates at stacking points a minute, 0.89. His projected points, if he plays 29 minutes, are going to be 26. That's not a ton of points, but he's playing against the Lakers. That's right, the hapless Lakers. 26th versus center, which is where Bargnani is going to be tonight, down at the center position. He should have Jordan Hill on him most of the night. A defensive rating for Jordan Hill is 109.1 at a 15.3%, which means 85% of the defenders are better than him down there. That is not good. That spells trouble. Bargnani's got a lot of different weapons. He can shoot the three. He can shoot off the dribble. He can come off the screen. I think there's a lot of things that a big man like this guy can do from a shooting standpoint as well as rebound. So I really like him tonight. I put 33 stacking points down, but, this guy, he could go off. I mean, he could go over 40. You never know, especially against a pathetic guy like Jordan Hill, defender that is. So Bargnani, 33 stacking points. I like him. I like him a lot, especially at the center position. So that's my picks for the evening. I hope that you can use these, put them in your lineups, win some money. That's really what Donnie Maverick's all about. Donnie's here to give you the picks, and Donnie's here to make you some cash. So that's the show. Again, like I said, start referring to me as Donnie Maverick. That's my new name. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is, okay? Let me drink to that. Wow, that's good. That's good stuff. Well, I'm going to end the show before I pass out here. So here we go. We're going to see you tomorrow. Like I said, the Daily Toast is going to be done every single day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So tune in. It's going to be put up around 11 o'clock every day, between 11 and 12 usually. So get in there. It's going to be in the early morning. One more thing I'd like to point out is the crowns. Okay, StatKings.com has a great opportunity right now to sign up. You get 10 free crowns. Those crowns will get you into 10 free contests. It's the best deal in daily fantasy sports right now. So make sure you take advantage of that. It's not going to last long. And with that said, I'm signing off. My name again, Donnie Maverick, signing off from Kansas City, Missouri. Just remember, do your research, choose your team wisely if you want to become fantasy sports royalty. This